What's up, everyone? Alright, so I just got back from a cycling trip in Colombia not too long ago. Absolutely epic cycling, epic trip. I mean, everything I hoped it would be. So I put together this video, some of the clips of the riding, the scenery, and wanted to share a little bit about what makes this such a special place, because if this is the type of thing you're into, it definitely should be on your radar as one of the premier cycling destinations in the entire world. What makes the country so great, as well as the cycling so great. I love Colombia. I've been quite a few times. First and foremost, I want to dispel the misnomers about Colombia as being a dangerous place. It's always, every time I go, people tell me, what are you, crazy? Why would you go there? Isn't it so dangerous? Isn't there somewhere safer you can go? Colombia does have a complicated history and obviously some of the violence in its past, but it's come a long way. It really is a place with just amazing people, great culture, great food, and I've never once felt unsafe there. So that's the first and foremost thing, is to just get that out of your head. What makes the cycling around Colombia so great? It's produced absolute superstars, Egan Bernal, Rigoberto Urán, who we actually saw on one of the climbs one day, which was absolutely incredible. But right around Medellin, you know, within a few minutes of the city are just tons of epic climbs, amazing routes.
Concepcion, Alto de la Unión, Santa Elena, to name a few. There are many more, but these 20, 30, 40-minute climbs give the perfect training grounds to go out and hit some intervals. Featuring incredible mountain landscapes and amazing lush green scenery along the way, farms, stables, estates, no shortage of things to look at. And the rewards of the climb are some amazing descents down tight, windy roads. Colombia's third largest export is wildflowers. This section of video shows a descent outside of La Ceja, where wildflowers are lining both sides of the street, making it just that much more beautiful. I booked this tour through Colombia Cycling, an amazing tour group. They've won the Colombia Tourism Awards, been operating for about 10 years and really got the hang of this. Everything from on-road support to pairing cultural experiences and natural experience of Colombia with the cycling, with the itinerary including tours of downtown Medellin, Parque RV, and finishing a ride in the green waters of the Rio Claro Nature Reserve with a beer and a swim. It was just an all-around incredible experience to actually see and feel the country, in addition to enjoying your time on the bike. Epic ride today. Hell of a way to finish it.
One of the biggest challenges for me going down there from Boston at sea level was the altitude. Medellin is about 7,500 feet, which you don't notice right away getting off a plane and walking around, but the second you start putting any kind of effort down, you notice it right away. I mean, the first 2 days just got absolutely gassed immediately.
Day one, climbing, getting used to the altitude. Heart rate is through the roof for 7,000, 8,000 feet coming from sea level, but absolutely beautiful. Quiet roads. Whew. Don't mind the heavy panting.
In addition to the amazing harsh landscapes of the Andes, the experience was also very much about the culture around cycling in Colombia. Everywhere you looked, people were riding. All the cafes in the town squares had padded bike racks out front. There were bike shops I found connected to grade schools where children would learn how to work on the bikes and ride, many of them to become professional riders one day. I also was in awe at the respect for cyclists that motorists had. It was unlike anywhere else I've ever been. Cars gave plenty of room and waited to pass. Slow-moving tractor trailers would even pull off on descents to let the cyclist pass. Drivers often beeping, waving, shouting words of encouragement on the climbs. Really just an awesome part of the culture that amplified the whole experience. When on a break in the ride, take in the beautiful colonial architecture of the town squares. Or after hammering some of those famous local climbs, you can end your day at the truly awesome cycling-themed Torre Alta Craft Brewery. The brewery also happens to be connected to the Scarab Bicycle Factory, which offers a great opportunity to stop in for a tour and learn about the intricate 100% custom design and manufacturing process that produces their beautiful, one-of-a-kind, lightweight steel bikes. Colombia obviously is going to have great coffee, but the food's also incredible, and the pastries, do not pass up on the pastries. And my favorite way to fuel, fresh squeezed juice and a Coke.
So when I went down, I had a choice of my Madone or my Amanda. I took the Amanda down. It is a lighter weight climber's bike. I mean, the thing just wants to go uphill. You can feel it, if that makes sense. The bike, when you're going up grades, that's where it wants to be. It wants to climb. And there's not a single gram of extra weight to hold you back on those climbs. So it made sense to bring the Amanda down. Another reason for that is with the externally routed cables, packs up easier, and with the mechanical shifting versus the Di2 of the Madone, it's just more serviceable down there. It's easier to get parts, and especially at the bike shops in Colombia where that's more prevalent.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning. Top of the morning to you. Yes.
How you feeling today, Juan?
Hey, hello. Welcome to Honda.
Now, the main reason that I went to Colombia was for Alto de Letras.
Letras is an absolute monster of a climb, and one of the greatest in the world. Over the course of 50 miles, there's an unrelenting elevation gain of over 12,800 feet. As if the length and grade aren't challenging enough, you also have to battle the thinning air at the high elevations, with less than 70% of the amount of oxygen that's in the air at sea level. The ride begins in the tropical jungle climate of Mariquita and passes through the Paramo on your way into the high Andes with absolutely breathtaking views along the way. As the third longest bike climb in the entire world, Letras isn't just a monumental challenge, but it really is one of the best climbs on the planet. I'll be doing a follow-up video with a more detailed breakdown of Alto de Letras soon.
Feeling good. About 5 hours, just over 5 hours, no stopping. Altitude is tough, but awesome.
¿Cómo están tus piernas?
Piernas están que se arrepienten. They're going to leave home.
If you're enjoying this video, please like, comment, subscribe. It makes a huge difference as to how the video appears in the search results and on YouTube. A lot of work goes into putting these together, and it helps make future videos possible.